Hello everybody and welcome back to my Factorio Let's Play. Now there have been a few more tweaks on my end since the last video. I did notice it's kind of, you could hear some cars going by in the background, which is strange. Quite offset from the street, but apparently you could still hear it. So the biggest tweak I've done, and bear with me, it's a little bit complicated. I closed my window. I'm hoping that will help kind of free up a lot of the road noise. If not, figure something out, I'm sure. I can change some settings on my microphone. I'm also kind of doing my post a little bit differently. Instead of... I can't put down inserters and talk at the same time. Why? God knows. Yeah, instead of just recording straight away with audio in line, I'm now doing it all separately, so if there is ever any obnoxious road noise again, and trust me, there will be. I know where I live. Yeah, if that happens again, just cut it out. There was also a sneeze in episode 5. Oh, that was a good one. I watched it back because it's been a few days. I wanted to know what the heck I was doing. So I watched that episode back. Quite a loud sneeze came in. Made me jump. I was fairly certain I got to the mute button in time on the microphone, but also apparently not. Should be on me. It's got some belts as well. Where are all my gears going? We're just using a lot for science, I guess? Why is this belt so long? Yeah, this just isn't getting enough. I know what I need. I need the steel furnaces. 6 stone bricks, really? I have no stone. Okay, well that's a slight issue. Where's the nearest? Is this it? Oh, I have to be in range of it, of course. Boop, boop, boop. Oh no. Cool, so I'm gonna get the stone, then I can get the steel furnaces on the go, which output twice as quick as the ones we've currently got. I want to go around that. And twice as quick. I wonder if you can guess. That's pretty quick. Now, I just realised I didn't put a timer on, but Audacity actually has a timer. That's going to be so much nicer. That was the one thing I was forgetting every video is I should probably put a timer on. Okay, cool. And we hook that up. Or we just leave that going for a bit. I don't mind someone in here. Bloop, 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 bloop. Cool. Yeah. Now, I know I said I'd make all the turrets off video, but I want to do some of it on camera just because, you know, you guys won't see any of it otherwise, and then that would suck. Why do it if I'm not gonna even show you guys? So, as you can see, I've already started routing this down. I did that a second ago, in case you weren't paying attention. So what I do need is another one of these underground belts. But that's not a problem, let's grab some from there. And cool. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 6. I don't think these can stretch 6. One way to find out, I guess. No. Ooh, it's just shy as well. Let's go for this logistics research then. Hopefully that can get us sorted out and ready to go. What is going on with these gear wheels? Oh yeah, I just went through this whole thing, didn't I? I need more stone to put into there to get the steel furnaces. Okay, it makes sense. I'm just forgetful. Okay, so let's grab the stone. 66, that's nice. It's better than what we had, which was close to... How come I've got... Oh yeah, that's the 56. I was confused as to why I suddenly had so much. One silver... They're expensive on the stone. And this uses 2 at a time, ouch. Oh, I don't have any coal to give you, it's fine. Yeah, I think that's the biggest problem, is I just don't have enough smelting capacity. Which is easily fixed. But I've got to get around to fixing it, you know? So, that's what I'm trying to do. While doing this, I'm going to do... I want a few more of these. Come so. Oh, I need one more. Typical. Cool. So we'll probably ammo come up here. Blum, blum, blum. Solar's nice to get, but to actually produce the panels you need some complicated stuff, which sadly is a pain. So we'll go for the energy distribution now that we're making a decent amount of steel. Wondering why these weren't coming through. Oh, really? Two. Oh, I'm pressing 1. Typical me. Oh, I don't want to do this with the ammo actually. I don't care so much that it's evenly distributed. So the first few will be, but that's fine, that's no issue. Right, so we've got 3 of these steel furnaces. I want to get at least 4, just because then I can have an even load on both sides. So we'll have 6, that's perfect. Okay. Oh, we've already got 2. Cool, so that should start producing it a lot quicker. How many... we don't have any blue ones? Okay. Oh wow, it's fun. Just had a nice little sneezing fit, that's why I kind of paused my movement for a second. So I'm just doing these so when it has smelted, it gets on the belt quicker. It's not very important, but it helps. But now we've got to wait for circuits, that's fine. Well, I've been playing a game with a friend as well. I found out suddenly copper becomes a pain out of nowhere. You'll just really be needing copper. I'll grab some of these. Are we actually using these? Oh yeah, we're using for the normal inserts, that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I only need 3. Oh, okay. Well, we need gun turret damage. That's becomes quite important, I guess. I also know we were going for iron. We'll deal with that eventually. Cool, so we upgraded that. Cogs are coming through quicker. Kind of. It's still only going to 1. I think this was a bad idea, splitting it. Especially now our throughput's low. This might be able to get backlogged. I'd much rather it almost be backlogged, and we have more of these gear wheels, because these gear wheels are used everywhere, more so than just the raw iron, because we're not making any inserters. Luckily we have a huge buffer on belts. Ammo is going well, which is nice. So 51 gun turrets, so that's a lot. That's more than I would normally have had by now. So first place they'll probably attack will be around our steam engines, simply because they give off a lot of pollution. Ooh, we are out of inserters. Let's hope those gear wheels hurry up then. I did grab so many because we're going to need so many. Let's cut this down. I normally wouldn't go this high up, but there's a nice kind of body of water to the east of here, which is going to make actually quite a nice little spot to just kind of use as a barrier. There we go. Cool. So now I need these all the way along. You want one gaps between these, not the maximum two, because otherwise, at least the way I lay out my turrets, you won't have the optimum kind of layout for it, which is a slight pain. Corners are always tricky. I just there. Let them do what they want. Cool. Our first place to go on the platform is probably up in this corner. Simple enough. I can handle it. I put these too far away. God damn it. Okay. Time for round 2. It's fine. Everyone makes mistakes. Now, I know it's kind of weird about how much ammo I have, but it's going to be very, very helpful at what we'll do. So this is why corners suck. The way I'm going to have it set up is there's no way for me to easily grab those. I've also followed saying we have more than 50 inserts, but it only shows you the crap. It only shows you the maximum stack size of that item, which is a pain. It's such a long. There you are. Crap. Sorry, burners. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. So nothing down here got broke, which is good. They gave it a lot lower than I was expecting. A lot lower. How many of these do we have now? Another 5. I mean, that would be fine. We need to hurry up with the gear wheel problem. Luckily these are backed up now. In fact, the science itself is like that, but I might stop producing for a bit as well, so these don't leak so many gear wheels. The boats are always going to use a lot. Oh yeah, I'm not going to research for now. I mean, this one's almost full, which is nice. But as the inserters are also going to take up a lot of gear wheels. I mean, that's fine as well. They are needed. I do use a lot of them for this. Can't believe after building all the way up the top here, they came from the bottom. Well, that's fine. That's part of the game, is not expecting what's going to happen next. I mean, you can plan and plan and plan, but sometimes it just goes out the window. There'll be something you don't account for. Now, with turrets, you want to kind of rotate it so it's facing where you're expecting them to come from. It just saves a slight bit of time for the turret itself to turn around. It gives you a bit of an edge, really, over the biters and spitters. I don't know what they're called, because there's biters and spitters, but they used to only be biters, so it kind of became a colloquial term just for the aliens to be called biters. And now I'm not sure, do people just call them aliens? I don't like just calling them aliens, it seems too generic. Biters seems like quite a unique thing. Vertical ones is you don't need to space them. Ooh, that one's some damage. They take up 2, so you don't have to worry about it. You serious? There we go. Okay. Da, da, da. No. Da, 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 da. We aren't going to run out of inserts as much as it looks like we would. The biggest pain is going to be linking all this up to the electric. And then the bigger pain is going to be replacing it all with lasers. Which, with the amount of oil we've got over there, I don't think we're too far off doing, actually. But we'll see, we'll see. See, this is why I wanted to do this off camera. It's just tedious placing and a little bit of walking here and there, but mostly click, 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 click. Move a bit. Click, click. Oh, then I get one wrong every so often. We're almost at the bottom. Cool. Now how many of these do we have? Because we've got some gear wheels turn up. 5 more. Huzzah. Now I want these a bit further down just to cover me out my ass. But we'll spread them out, so 5 of them can get a slightly bigger surface area. I think that's a half decent place, but we have to join these up quickly. Attacking my wall again by the looks of it. Yep. That's they're engaging the enemy. Enemy. It's not an enemy, that's from Finding Nemo. Da, da, da. Cool, so we call these up. Oh, don't tell me I run out. Oh, don't tell me I've run out. I don't think we have a stockpile of copper cable anywhere either. Got some wood on the way down just to make sure we have enough to keep us going for a long, long time. This is a nice place to stand. Cool. Nice wood I'm out of, that's fine. I'm going to put these, I'm going to join them up to the network in a few places, just so we have some fail-safe. You might have noticed I'm not connecting the turrets themselves to the power network. They don't actually take any power, which I think is really strange. I mean, they're completely automated, but nah, we don't need any power, we'll just work by ourselves, it's fine. So yeah, I'll join them at once there, which is fine. I kind of want to go across. I mean, eventually this is going to be joined up roughly anyway. So just doing that will cover me. So yeah, these ones around where the backlog of ammo was, they're all going to have some now, which is very nice. Yeah, cool. We could probably do with producing ammo a little bit quicker, which is just a few more iron plates. Cool, and now once again we are out of iron completely. I'm assuming it's all being taken by cogs again. So this really isn't helping. No, we're limited by our mines not producing enough now since we upgraded. That's actually unexpected. I've got a lot on me, so what I'm going to do is just a little cheat real quick. How are you not in the... Fine, there you go. I'll just dump what I have on me into there, it'll be fine. Can't believe that's the problem of all things. So soon we are going to have to expand. I would love to take this whole section of oil here, iron, sorry, because it is huge. I would love to do it with trains. Can we get around? No, there's a coastline here though. Unless I make a train station kind of around here, this area. We unload it, route it into here to join it up. It gets pushed through our smelting section. We're going to need to expand the smelting bit as well. We've got room to bring it down. If we need to, we could even move it across and have a longer one here. Especially if we're going to be importing a lot of raw ore. I think that would be a better idea. We can always just bring it back up to meeting with the main line. Yeah, let's go for that. Let's get railways. What do we need? We need engines. Boom, research. Check. Right, we're pushing about 23 minutes or so now. So just a little bit of time left. How are we doing on these as well? 12? Okay. I don't think we've been attacked again. Normally I would have them closer together. I would have them packed in like they are up there. But I was just doing it that way for... Well, we needed it done quickly before we do get attacked again. But yeah, I think we're doing okay now. These ones still all need ammo. But like I said, there's no ore getting to here. So let's do this. Let's grab all that. And spam it on the floor. Yay. Railroads, please. I've never got a railroad. In multiplayer, my friends normally do it. I've never sat down and done it. I've never laid track. Unless it's in a straight line. And I know the corners can be a little bit weird from what I've seen. So we're going to have some fun with that, I'm sure. So we need to really sort out this. I was expecting us to... I mean, we've only got 5 of these. 1, 2... No, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. Yeah, I was being confused because these two are off center. Yeah, we got 8 of them. Which I thought we'd be able to support this much, but apparently it can't. Hmm. That's alright. In the next episode, we'll try taking this one down here. Yeah, this big one here. Compare that to the size we got now, you know, it's a lot bigger. We might even go for these. We'll definitely give it a go. Whether we do that next episode or not, though, is a different story, because I might want lasers. They don't seem like a big mess, so it might be okay. And I've got some decent armour. That's why no ammo's getting available. These guys want to grab it first. Okay, that's fine. We're finally getting a backup on cogs. At least down here we are. Which is okay as well. But somehow we're not producing red science fast enough. How we're not is beyond me. These are they still the green ones? Yeah. Or the grey ones. That's the ones that don't have ammo. Oh no. That was the most unenthusiastic. Yep, there we go, destroy the turret. That was the most unenthusiastic thing I think I've ever said. There we go. Okay, so that one was just out of range. Bit of a pain, because now I'm here without missing a turret, basically. So how big is that iron ore down there? I can't see it from here. I don't want to zoom out and spoil it for myself. It's not a massive walk anyway. Oh, now that is going to be a lot of raw ore. Depending on how backed up it gets, we may expand the smelting. We may not, we'll see. I still need a few more things for radio anyway. Railways. It's not a massive amount, but there's a few things. Plus I want the science to back up, but with the lack of gears it's really hurting. So just gonna chop these trees. Cool. It's not just gears either, it's just raw iron plate is really low. Luckily no more is going to the belts, which is fine for me. Yeah, we really need those stations. So what I'm thinking we do to get the stations to actually be connected is something like this. Oh, the poles in there, of course. I know what you're thinking. Oh, is he all gonna get in? We'll go around a bit first. Okay, cool. And then to merge it in, we'll just have another one coming across like this. We'll need to duck under a few times. Perfectly fine with that. I still want it interrupting any of the copper smelting. Yeah, we're gonna have a station to drop things off kind of around here. We're not gonna bring the main belt up here, so we might as well do something with it. Might even move the smelting to here. Yeah, we'll see. I'll plan something out. I'm sure we find. I kind of need some iron before I can do anything anyway. Jeez, I can't believe how slow it is. And we still got a little stone mine going down here. This guy must have loads by now. Even a little patch of iron, oil. That's going to be plenty for some stone furnaces for our new smelting setup. See, the main reason I don't want smelting around here is simply we're going to have to route it back this way to join into the main bus here. However, it's kind of wide. The smelting setup, that is. And if we're going vertically, so it's kind of smelting at the top and bottom and the line going horizontally, it might be a bit more room. I don't know, the game's perspective's a little weird in my opinion. Okay, so we're just gonna get stone brick after stone brick. Very nice. Okay, well I will leave it here and I will see you in the next episode where hopefully we can get our train station set up. Thanks for watching, see you soon.